Hello.
Logged in, and I know you'll cut this part off of the recording before we post it, but I don't know what happened. I was just having a little bit of difficulty. It shows up twice, so I can never remember which one to click, the red one or the blue one.
Oh,
And it seems like I click the blue one every week. So I am ready whenever you are.
all right. So let me get this presentation up. I'm gonna put myself in mute so you don't hear the game in the back.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. So I know y'all were probably like, Tiffany was being quiet because y'all know that doesn't happen very often, but it was because I didn't notice that everyone was already in the room. I thought everybody was still waiting to be admitted. So anyway, I can't see anyone for whatever reason. I should change my view. So hold on one second. There we go. Now I can see people. Okay. I was literally losing my mind. Okay. So Danielle, you can cut all of that out before you post it on YouTube because that was a lot. Anyway, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for being here today. As usual, I'm always excited to spend a part of my lunchtime with you. Today's presentation is going to be amazing. So this is my warm welcome. I hope everyone had an amazing week. I know that I did. It has been challenging in a lot of ways, but I can say that I'm celebrating the growth and the way that I've handled a lot of things as a business owner this week. So I am ready to get started. We are still going to do a round robin. We have a couple people. There might be some new people on the call. I'm going to take a look and see. But I do want us to do at least 3 people today. And then we have a couple of announcements. And then we also have a marketing with a mission. Eric is presenting today. And then we'll do some questions and answers. If you are interested in presenting something to the group, please make sure that you reach out to myself and Danielle so that we can get you on the calendar so that you can talk to the group about who you are and what it is that you do. I do want to encourage you to offer some information that could really help the people in the group grow. And then also, even if it's a piece of your program that you'll be offering on the contract, we welcome that as well. We'd love to listen to what you have to say, learn from you, and then also, if you are open to it, provide feedback. So let's get into those round robins. Trying to take a look and see who I have here. It looks like we pretty much have the same people that usually join. I am probably going to ask Dorita to do the round robin because I know that you're usually really busy. So Dorita, I'd love for you to do the round robin. And then Margie, did I ask you to do a round robin last time?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I have 3 people I'd love to do the round robin. So I would say Dorita, Margie, and then Key. Dorita, Margie, and Key, whenever you're ready.
If you guys don't mind, if I can go first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Key Eddings. I'm the owner of Kiss My Legacy Wine, Kiss Space, and Kiss My Passport, where we do everything exclusive, travel, wine, and workspace. So of course, we're in 3 different industries, and what we focus on is making sure that business professionals and entrepreneurs understand work-life balance and mindfulness within their work lifestyle. My favorite food is seafood. If I had to pick one particular thing, I would definitely say probably crab legs. My favorite book is The Giver. And my favorite animal is actually, it's kind of awkward, but it is the flamingo. I feel like it's very interesting and exotic. My favorite movie or TV show, I like South Park. I don't really watch TV too much. So I would say South Park or either, I'll just take South Park. And my favorite hobby is, of course, traveling. And my last thing is my favorite song. Oh, that's difficult. I have so many songs that I love, but Never Would Have Made It by Marvin Sapp will probably be my favorite song of all time.
Thank you, Key. I appreciate you and thank you for sharing. I'm glad that you had an opportunity to share with us who you are and what you do. I'm going to let the other ladies that are going to share, you only have to pick one of the M&Ms, and then whatever that color is, then you can choose that one. Key, thank you for sharing now, because I got to know a lot about you and I appreciate you.
Okay, so this is Dorita Hatchett and DL Hatchett and Associates. I am a business and event strategist. So I provide professional services, both in person and virtual events, which also include facilitation. Let's see here. Ooh, I don't know, because I have weird answers to most of these, but I'm going to say that my favorite animal, yellow, is the sea otter. And I had the opportunity to spend some time in Vancouver, and I was with someone who is like not impressed by anything in life ever. And when we went to the aquarium, the sea otters, when you sit there and watch them, they have very human-like tendencies, just their mannerisms and the way they move and all of that. And this person was so, just enamored. And so I like it because I said, that's a special animal to make this person actually be impressed and sit there all this time and just watch it. And so I like to watch little documentaries about it and everything because they're so human-like. And so I'm going to say it's the sea otter. So just one question, Tiffany? Yeah.
No, that was it. And thank you for sharing. I was taken aback I was sure that I knew what animal you were going to say. So
what do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say an octopi or octopus because we talk about that often.
Yes.
So that's what I was expecting. But no, I'm getting, so you already know, now I'm going to have to go look up some stuff about sea otters. It's going to happen.
Well, can I share why you say the octopus?
Yes, I would love for you to. I was hoping they were going to get that story. Yes.
Oh, okay. So I have the octopus as sort of the theme in my business. That is my business animal. And it's because the people who are attracted to me in business are people who have a lot of things going on. I equate it to the tentacles of the octopi. And there's a lot of things, but when they're all in flow, if you watch, go Google octopus and watch them on, in different settings, it's beautiful when they're all in flow. And when an octopus meets a challenge or gets in a space where they can't move forward, they'll keep moving around that space until they find a crack or a crevice. And because they don't have a skeletal system in their head, they're able to just shape shift and adapt and move through the crack and get through it anyway. And so my analogy is that I think that we're very resilient. As businesses, we find our way through, we make our way through, and when we're in flow, it's a beautiful thing. And so that's why the octopus is my business animal and business, what do I call it? Mascot.
See, I love that story. Every time you tell it, it just really makes me feel good. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. I'm smiling like my cheeks are hurting from smiling. So thank you. Margie?
My name is Margie Duncan. My business is Primerica Financial Services. We're in the financial industry. What we do is we help middle America retire well, make sure they're properly protected most of middle America thinks they can't afford a financial planner. And so what we do is we educate them for free, help them raise their scores, their credit scores, help them see if they're in the right financial products or if they have them at all, kind of give them a GPS from where they are to retirement. I'm very passionate about that because I didn't know a lot of those things when the mortgage crash happened. And if I had been with Primerica during that time, my life would look a lot different. And so I'm super passionate about making sure people do not fall into those pitfalls before it's too late. I guess my favorite, I'm going to pick orange. I think that's orange. Your favorite book. My favorite book is 3 Feet from Gold by Sharon Lechter and Greg Reed. And the reason that that is my favorite book is because I was about to quit Primerica, and my mentor that leads a bunch of people in the United States gave me that book, and I read it, and it basically tells you, life is hard. Life is not perfect. Life is messy, and you have to keep going no matter what it looks like, because you can't see the other 3 feet. You can't see that diamond mine is 3 feet or that gold mine is 3 feet from gold. And you might be right on the edge of blowing something up, but because you quit, you never found out, you never got the prize. And so that's kind of how Primerica is. You work it. And then one day you wake up and it just starts working. But you have to be resilient enough. You have to be strong enough. You have to be tenacious enough to keep it up in order to get the prize.
Thank you. Margie, would you put the name of that book in the chat so that other people that may be interested in reading that, so that we can share that with them? Thank you so much. I love that story. I think it resonates with entrepreneurs no matter what industry they're in. I do know that there are times where you're doing, even when you're doing something that you love, you are like, I am definitely loving what I do in the industry. It's just, sometimes the work is really hard. Sometimes like you are evangelizing your business and really trying to get people to listen, and it doesn't feel like it's working. And then like Margie said, one day you look up and it is working, and then you're surprised and you're like, yes, I stuck it out, and proud of the fact that you are being tenacious as well as resilient. So thank you, Margie. All right. Oh, okay. So announcements, business spotlight updates. Yay. I am excited to announce that the business spotlights are now up. So most of you, if I've done a business spotlight with you, yours is up. It is on our YouTube channel. And then Danielle, if you could drop in the chat the playlist, because I don't remember it. I will tell you all that I started with Moy Lamb. She's not on the call. Shout out to Moy Lamb because she just moved to another location. She went from a small location to like a 7,000 foot warehouse location. She is the owner of You've Got Maids. If you want to know more about her, please go out to the YouTube channel and watch her business spotlight. We made it a point to put that up because she, her ribbon cutting ceremony was yesterday evening. So I wanted to make sure that I got that out there, and I sent the YouTube video to several people, and I also even shared it with the BNI team. So if you're on this call and you're in BNI, please make sure you go out and watch the video, leave some comments, something for, some positivity for Moy Lamb. I would appreciate that. Also, Sophia, Dorita, Eric, and Birdie. I'm 100% positive that your videos are up because we started with those. I think Dorita made me cry, so y'all got to go see that. My eyes, my glasses got all foggy and all of that good stuff. It was a great interview. So you all please go out and support each other, watch the video, learn more. It gives you an opportunity to learn more about the people that are on this project, because I really did ask questions so that we can find out what they're passionate about. So there's that. If I have done a business spotlight with you and it's not up, it will be. Danielle and I are getting to that. She did drop drop in the chat the name of the playlist so that you can see them. I intentionally did not put it in the HCDE project list because I want others to see those spotlights. That's not just for us. It's also going to be used for marketing, or, you know, they're just really amazing. So go watch them. All right. If you have, we've updated the Slack app, and we added some channels. So one of the channels that I added was Affirmations, Inspiration, and Motivation. You are welcome to go to that channel and put in anything that is motivating you for the day that may motivate someone on this project. Remember, I mentioned to you all that sometimes as business owners, we're in a silo. And so just saying something encouraging could lift someone's day. So whenever you send it, doesn't matter to me, it doesn't have to be in the morning, it could be throughout the day. But if you would love to use that channel, I did put something in there today. And then also we have a Success Partner Celebration channel. I would love for you all to use that channel anytime you have an event. So anything you're doing that you want us to support, if something great has happened, you know, let's celebrate each other. I know that I mentioned More Lambs when some of you may have saw that Dorita was just inducted as president of ILEA. So we had that in the chat. So I thought to myself, this is a good idea. Let's celebrate each other. Let's talk about what events we have. Let's support each other if and when we can, because I believe in making emotional deposits into supporting business owners. And if you want someone to support you, you really have to offer support as well. So what I'm saying is, don't be the person that does a drive-by. Like, don't drive by, you know, people and then expect them to support you. Actually become engaged. So those are the two new channels that we have. You'll see more activity on that or in that space. I invite you to join me in helping make it fun and also make it supportive. Wayne's World, that is not for me. That's really for Eric. So up next is the incredible Eric Harrison. He is going to be doing a presentation today.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing? The first question I want to ask, I picked out this shirt today and it made me happy because it reminded me of one of my favorite movies. I am a movie geek, so I'm into all types of movies. So when you see my shirt fully, I want someone to raise their hand and tell me what movie this is from. So let me get to the place where you can see it. Raise your hand and tell me what this is from. Very famous movie. Margie, you were first.
Karate Kid?
Yes, yes, yes. You are exactly right. Dorita, you had your hand up too. Were you about to say the same thing? Unmute and tell me.
I was absolutely correct.
Okay, dope, dope, dope. So since I called on both of you, you get the magnificent prize of my book, Life's Twist, paperback version. Margie, you already got it, so you can give somebody with it. But Dorita, I'm going to make sure that you get a copy of my book as well. Okay? Now, to the subject, marketing with a mission. What did I just do? What did I just do? Wasn't that a part of marketing, what I just did?
Yes, you
To
made
do
sure
something.
people are going to read your book.
Exactly. And let them know that I do more than just, I'm more than a speaker and I'm more than a coach, but I'm an author as well. And this is the best way to get it to people who are leaders, because all of you are leaders, because Tiffany wouldn't even have you on this call if you weren't. And you'll be able to circulate that book amongst many people. Now, today we're going to cover videos. Why are we covering videos? Because each and every one of you are going to do a video for the HCDE project. You're going to talk a little bit about what you do. You're going to introduce yourself, and you're going to help people to know that, hey, they absolutely need your service. So I'm going to show you a video that I did, and here are a few things you should not do. Go ahead and advance it and start the video, please. Hit the play button. Can you guys hear it?
No, she has to also share sound
Yeah, I was gonna
before.
say, Danielle, you'll have to come off of mute for people to hear it.
No, if it's internal, when she hits share, she has to hit share sound on the share.
You got it? Damn, that's gonna be hard.
Perfect gentleman. That was podcast about.
Can you guys hear it?
No,
No.
No, and this is my topic for next week.
I am so glad. Look, in my mind, this is what Tiffany thought. I was like, I went full blown Dorita. The first thing that happened was, did we practice this first to make sure that this would play? Probably we didn't. And then the next thing I thought was, this is the stuff that Dorita does to keep this from happening. I love her. Anyway.
So I'm gonna do a quick audible, real easy. Tell me something that's wrong with this video. Raise your hand. This is interactive today. I'm not gonna talk at you. We're gonna have a conversation today. What's wrong with this video? Just by looking at it, you don't even gotta play it.
It's
It
too
was
dark.
too dark.
Okay, but let's raise hands, because you know you know the old saying, we can all sing together, but we damn sure can't talk together. So raise hands and let me know what you got to say. Come on, Dorita, you finna just tear me up. Come on, Dorita. What's wrong with it? Talk to me.
No, I mean, it appears dark, so it doesn't appear inviting.
Okay, that's good. Renice?
That's what I was gonna say, that it just appears like dark, but the white that you wear have all that is glowing. So my attention is only on you instead of the background.
Okay,
That's
very
all
good
I got.
observation. Tiffany?
Oh, I forgot to lower my hand. Dorita actually took mine. But the other thing I was going to say is that based on, like, Dorita always tells me that I should sit up straight and that I should be centered in the frame. I don't know if you're centered, you're really tall. So, there's that. But the fact that it was dark was what I had.
Okay. Margie, I saw your hand up. You didn't raise it virtually, but
It's a little close for me. Like, I love your face, but it's just a little bit too close. I think if
I
you were
love my
sitting
face too. Thanks for that. Go ahead.
a little bit further back, because it kind of like scares you. Like, ooh, you
Like
know?
I'm in your personal space.
Yeah.
Good. That's
Yeah.
a great one. Shelly, I see you have your hand up. What did you see?
Yeah, similar to what she said, but also the angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking up your nostrils.
Yeah. And I got a pretty big nose, so that's I gotta watch that all the time when I'm on video. I saw Mr. Chris, did you have your hand up? I saw your hand up. Did you have something to say? I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing. We're looking up your
Oh,
nostrils.
Chris. Yeah. Glad it wasn't no critters up there. Okay, anybody else? Rod, I know you got something to say. Say something, man.
Nah, everything's been taken. Pretty much just the angle, and you're directly on camera. You're not supposed to be directly on. You should be slid over either to one side or the other.
Great points. Great points. We can advance this now. We're not gonna play it. We can advance this because we can keep moving. The next slide. I feel like I should have some elevator music or something. There you go. We just went through the what's wrong with this video. So let's go to the next slide. Marketing with a mission. Okay. Click it. Let's go through these steps. Number one, you didn't hear the audio, but I did a horrible job of introducing myself and talking a little bit about my business. Many times what we do, because we're in this social media age, we kind of dumb down our professional videos to be a social media video. And that is those two things are totally different. They're diametrically opposed, actually. So what you have to do is be intentional about how you introduce yourself, because that first impression does matter. And even if you come back sharp and on top of your game the next time, that last thing that you did will always be in their minds. Next. Click the, okay. Well, you could, that's fine, leave it like that. The next one is I appeal, is by appeal. My father, my dear old father that I love so much, for many years, he's been in all types of businesses. He's been in the grocery business, in the produce department. He's been in all types of stores. He's done upholstery. He's done all types of things. And his running thing is I appeal is by appeal. When you look good and sound good, people will buy into your services. Why is that important right now for this project? One of the things that's going to happen is you're going to be featured on a website where people can literally look at you, see everything you offer and everything you do. And the way you tie all that together is the video that we're going to do for you. You're going to guide them through all of the services that you do and let them know that they cannot live without what you do. The next one is, how do you describe your services? Are you smooth with it? Do you know exactly what you're saying? Tiffany brought up a great point about presentations the other week, about bullet points. You should write down bullet points about your business, whereas you can rattle that off in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, somebody should know exactly what you do and how you do it. And if you're really good, how that's going to help them. What results are they going to have in the end? Click it one more time for me for the last one. And then the last thing is, how are you closing the deal? I could say all this nice stuff and make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside, but if you're not closing the deal, what good was it anyway? If you're not bringing home the check, what are you really doing? So all of these things are very important. And when you are able to do your videos for this project, please keep all these things in mind. Next slide, please. So I say all that to say this. Very soon, we will be scheduling your times, at least for the people in Houston, to be able to come and record your video. We're going to direct you. I believe Tiffany may be there some of the time. I mean, you know, she's gallivanting all over the world, so who knows? She may be anywhere. But I will definitely be there to help you with your video. Now, some of you are professionals. Dorita, I don't think I'll probably have to do too much for you. You're going to know what you're going to have to say, and you've done this before. But some of you that may need help, I will be there for you, and I'll guide you through it. Because the goal for this video is, yes, it will be on the website for the HCDE project, but what I want to be able to do is help you to have that pitch so that you can use it wherever you go. If you're doing a podcast interview and they say, hey, introduce yourself. If you're able to do that in that 30 seconds, you got them. And I want all of you guys to grow and prosper at all times, because that's what a transition coach always wants to happen for you. So be on the lookout for that video, that email, and hey, I can't wait to see you. Back to you, Tiffany.
Okay, so I want y'all to know that I have absolutely no idea what is going on, but I was hearing my voice. So in my mind, I was like, is there something playing that has my voice in it? So anyway, party on. Excellent. We are on time. This week's quote is, the best marketing strategy ever is to care. So if you've been on the business spotlight, you know that I do a lot of making sure that we show how much you care about what you do and why you do it. And so you all know that I care, because I'm definitely creating a community where people can learn from each other and use each other as a resource. I'm excited. Thank you, Eric, for offering to do the videos, because I'm not going to lie to you all, I needed the help. And so I'm thankful for you being a resource for us to be able to do so. For those of you that are not in the Houston area, we will work through a solution. We'll work through what it is we need to do. We may give you a set of instructions and ask you to answer some questions, and then perhaps you can send us the video, and then we will do some editing to it. But we'll work through what that solution looks like as well. If you have any questions, please make sure that you turn on your mic and go ahead and ask. I'm here. If not, thank you. I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your weekend. I truly enjoy all of you, and thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time and attention today. I appreciate it.
Oh, I wanted to say real quick, for the people who aren't in Houston, if you're using a certain background, if you can send that to us so that we could put it on for us, if we could like use it. So it's like a cohesive look, if that's what you're going for. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it actually it does. And I like that. But also this is just my mind. One of the things that I'll make sure happens on those videos on the site is that we will have the VRE logo on it, right? A transparent logo on there. So if you do have a different background, that's okay. Like, Birdie, I love your background. That background makes me want to get with you. Like, after I hear your pitch and you've got books behind you and you're looking super professional and you're on your game, that background makes me say, hey, I want to know more about what she's doing. And see, that's a great sheet. See, that's dope. So really, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that. See what I'm saying? So some of you are pros at this game, like RJ, you know, all that stuff I said, you kind of know. So if you give me a janky video, I'm gonna come see you in Florida because I expect the best from you, right?
So I am not a pro. I need all kinds of direction. I'm just telling you that now. Every pitch video that I've done of my business, somebody has directed me and I have been nervous as heck. So I'm going to share that. Most people don't know that about me, but I am nervous every time I have to do a video. I'm never nervous when I am interviewing people or when I'm doing something like this in training. But if I have to sit down and the whole purpose is me, like I struggle with that. I really do. So I'm looking forward to getting some guidance and some direction.
So Tiffany, that's great. And one of the ways, because I've done this before, and one of the ways that I film videos like this is literally I set it up like an interview. So what you'll be doing is sitting in front of the camera and literally I'll make it like I'm asking you the questions, even though we're recording, and then you can answer them because the power of editing is great. We can make it right and it will be awesome. So instead of making it like, okay, Tiffany, you've got to do all this yourself and all these hot lights are on you and all the pressure. No, we're gonna have a conversation.
So
and
Eric,
usually conversational things will help you be able to do that a little bit better.
You know what I would love for you to do? And RJ, give me just 1 second. Eric, if you could drop a link to a video in the chat so that people can see some of the videos that you've done, or just a video that you've done.
I definitely will.
Okay. Because in that way we can send it, I'll send it out. Like when we start sending the information, I just would like for people to see what you've done. So.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well,
RJ?
Just because I want to throw my coach hat on a little bit right now. You said you were you get nervous when the camera gets on, and this is for anybody else. When you think about when the camera comes on, you think you're nervous, but what you don't realize, anxiety and happiness and excitement are the same physical, have the same biological responses, right? Your body goes through the same responses. Exactly, excuse me. So I always tell my guys who get nervous or on camera, think to yourself is, you're not nervous, you're not anxiety, you're excited. Like right now, whenever I talk on camera, I get excited. My words might get jumbled up, but I get excited because I have a point that I want to make. So don't really think to yourself as like nervous, or don't shy away from it. Actually embrace it and enjoy the feeling, and then exude that while you're on camera, and it always works for me.
Great
Thank
point, RJ.
I was gonna
Great
say
point.
thank you for sharing that because that's interesting. I think I've told someone that before. Matter of fact, I think I might have told Kim that. I was like, you're not gonna be nervous. I was like, you're just gonna be excited. So to hear you give me that back, I appreciate that. And you are 100% right. Thank you.
No, RJ actually is very dope, and he does a lot of stuff. And so Tiffany, I want to ask a clarifying question. Some of us on the platform, or some of us that are part of the project, we have podcasts and different other things that we do. Is it okay for us to be able to share that within the Slack in the area that you said? Because you
Yeah, so
know,
I was
it,
hoping to, yeah.
go ahead.
So I was hoping to, I didn't mention, so yes, one of the things that I put in the Slack channel was the premiere of your video. I think I realized that the day I put it in there, I thought it was that day, which was Wednesday, but it was actually yesterday. And so I watched it. Very great job. I did give you y'all a thumbs up. It was a great conversation. I liked how you all navigated through how you coached and your methodology for coaching. I really enjoyed that. So yes, if you have a podcast or whatever it is that you're working on, I want people to share it. Like I want people to share that in the Slack channels. I am wanting to have a conversation about for me, it's about sharing resources and asking for support and then being inclusive. That's very important to me. So making sure that we are, just making sure that people know that we're here. If people have questions, I think what I'm wanting to stay away from is hard selling people. Right. I know that happens sometimes. You ever been in a Facebook group and then somebody was hard selling you and you like, I didn't come here for that. Right. So this group is not about, it's not about that. It's really about getting to know each other, building a community, telling people what you do, and then letting those people choose you through building a relationship. So if you're building a relationship with people, they're getting to know you and they're like, oh, this person is pretty dope. I want to have some more conversations with that person. And then if that leads to you all doing work together, then that's great. But I want to respect the space because I want to make sure that this space, when I said network with each other and use each other's services, I did mean that, but I don't mean that in a way where we're hard selling or because I don't think people come here for that. They really came here because I don't really know. People came here because I asked them to come, which is actually cool. But it's turning into a community that I believe that others can take advantage of. And if anyone knows me, they know that my goal is always to grow a community. And I think that sometimes as business owners, we get focused on who we are and what we do and what we sell, that we miss the opportunity to actually build. And so I thank you, Eric, because even in this situation, you offered to do the videos and I didn't know how I was going to get that done. I knew that it needed to be done, but I didn't know how I was going to get it done. And sometimes I could be a little stubborn and I might not actually speak and say what it is that I need. So I am looking for a group of leaders that will step up and say, hey, Tiffany, we can do this to help because I need help. And I don't have a problem with that at all. So Eric, thank you. You are correct. I would love for people to share in that channel that says Success Partners Celebrations. Whatever you have going on, please put it in there because as y'all know, I will support any and everything. Birdie has a sip and chat tonight that I plan on being on. I just wanted to let you know, ma'am, I did not forget. It's on my calendar. It's some people on this contract that are doing some dope stuff and I support all the things.
Thank you for that. So
can't
I
wait to
kept
see ya.
putting that. Oh, go ahead, Bertie. What did you about to
I was
say?
gonna say, I can't wait to see you. We got some tea. It's sipping hot.
So I keep putting up this sunflower because they have no better flower than that. But this flower is for our leader and CEO, Tiffany, and this is why. So she supports and does what she does so much that we're used to it. We're used to it. We're literally used to Tiffany being there for us. Like if you mention that you're doing something, Rod, you might even mention that you're doing something in Florida, some big event. she's going to try to find out a way how to get there and try to bring about 3 or 4 people with her. So that is something that is not normal. That's not something that people normally do. So many people are so busy with their lives, and I am one of them, where I'll put in my mind, I ain't got time to be doing all that because I got to get my stuff done. But she not only supports us, she gets stuff done for herself too. So that's not said enough. So I figured I'd say that now that we're on the recording. Now, I may never say it again, but at least it's on recording now. She can go back and listen to it. Just saying.
Whatever. I appreciate you.
Just saying. Just saying. And
I
hey,
appreciate you.
and the last thing I'm gonna say, we gonna kill this contract, y'all. I am excited, like for real, like I'm an athlete. Rod is an athlete. I'm a competitor. And when she said some other people was trying, we finna, man, they gonna be mad at us. Everybody else gonna be mad because we finna smash this contract. Y'all feel me?
Good luck to any
Yes.
competitors. Good luck to
Come
any
on,
competitors.
let's go,
Good luck.
dog. Let's go.
I'm enjoying the love. I am enjoying the love. All right, you all. So I have an alternative funding source that I need to get back to because I have plenty of things to do. And I am trying to hire a diverse group of people. And that matters to me. So I need to get back to that. So I will see you all later. Thank you very much.
Peace, y'all. I'll let you later next week.